Good morning and welcome to AEL High School Minecraft CTF Term 1, Week 2. And today, speaking of Week 2, there's casters coming in too. It's Matsy and Racquetz coming to you live here today. How you feeling about being on Minecraft, my man?
G'day, mate. Change of pace. Happy to be in Minecraft again, mate. So, it's a game that I think we've all played, in our childhood. Sort of got a lot of us into gaming in the first place. So why not celebrate participating? A lot of these folks as well, probably one of the first ones that they kind of enjoyed it as well. So, of course, competitive nature as well, a bit more fun. So we'll get into it, mate. Really keen.
Oh, yeah, I'm really keen too. Keen as these students are going to be to get into the game. But before we get into the game, let's say a big shout out to some of our favorite people. It's our sponsors. And first and foremost, we want to say a big shout out to AGON by AOC, the #1 gaming monitor brand in the world. AGON by AOC provide best-in-class monitor solutions for gaming and all other needs. But lest we not forget, number 2, it's Indomie, the noodle partner. Made with high-quality flour and selected ingredients and spices, a plate of Indomie mee goreng will certainly brighten up your day. Try any one of the flavors available today from your local grocer or at indomie.com.au. But last but not least, don't you forget it, it is No Vape. So, the AEL, in partnership with the Department of Health and Aged Care, is promoting our You've Got No Game When You Vape campaign. Do you know the harms and risks of vaping? For more information, head to health.gov.au/vaping. If you'd like help to quit, check out the My Quit Buddy app. It tracks your progress and helps you stay motivated. Or call Quitline on 137848 and talk to a professional counselor for free and confidential advice about quitting. So, big shout out to all of our sponsors there. Much appreciated for their support. And very keen to get into our games, Racquetz. But before we get into our games, I think I remember something in particular about your scenery, Racquetz. I feel like you had a Minecraft torch on your wall at one point. Maybe
You know what? Actually, I have it right next to me.
Hey!
Oh, but you can see the little blur effect. Yeah, but there you go. Minecraft torch already
we're about
prepared
to light
for this.
it up in this one.
Exactly. Now the battery's dead, so don't worry about that situation.
More coal, mate.
Should
We need
have
more
prepared
coal.
for that. Exactly.
Yeah.
Just needed more coal. Maybe needed to hook it up to some redstone,
Yeah.
perhaps. But yeah, all good. Oh, look at this. We're in.
We're in. Game number 1. Very soon. We'll grab more prepared. This is going to be our map today. Looking fairly similar to what we saw last week. And I got to say, from our perspective now, it was more towards the middle and left side of the map. There's 2 watchtowers there playing a pivotal role in trying to take a bit of control. And overwhelming map control taken from one side over the other. See a little perspective over those watchtowers now. I think there's a couple of crossbows up there. One player going for them now already, trying to get control early. But blue team's looking to take things straight down the middle there. Might actually have a bit of a challenge. This Mount Alexander College player holding through. There's already a bit of action straight out the gates, though.
The action's so intense that
it's brought us to our knees.
Exactly. But that's an early capture as well, right? So I think it didn't even take like 15 seconds for the first one to get off. So already a quick kickoff in that regards, sprinting off back to the base in that scenario. And still, as you can see, that position at the top. You're referring to that before with the building. And still another point there on board as well. But yeah, needed to be careful of that little spot, a cobblestone little bridge where the towers are to cross over.
Yeah, the crossover definitely can be a bit dangerous. But speaking of danger, it looks like the blue team's flag's in danger because red team has taken it, looking to rush it straight down the center and see if they can take it home there. Even up the scoreline at 1-1. Definitely looking a lot more competitive than what we saw in week 1. We did see some pretty dominant performance is in the first week there. But I think now we might have a more even Stevens approach. There we go. We've got Mcraft taking on AB Patterson Green. Oh, and here comes the blue side now. Straight up the gates. Mcraft ready to defend. I like how they're trying to break down the walls of the base as well. In the later stages of the game, we did see in week 1 that once they get access to the flint and steel, they are able to burn down some of the wood and wool on the opposing bases, making it a much easier time. But obviously, when you think about offense, you need to think about your defense as well.
Yeah, for sure. Needing to set up as well, and using the mount to traverse a little bit quicker in that scenario, but trying to be cut off as well. Have a couple of members off trying to cut this attack through from the blue member here. Now going across the walls, darting very quickly across as well, but ends up getting the elimination there in the end. But still, might have been a distraction, a ploy, if you will, but still ends up being discovered in the end there. Maybe supplied with a little bit of assistance back, but the red team doing a good job. Mcraft good at defending this.
Yeah, solid defense coming on their side now. Looking to go for the counter-attack as well. Could be a bit problematic for them. We'll see what they can muster here, as they are just going to be holding back a second longer now. Not looking to overstay their welcome and see what they can manage to muster. Heading a bit deeper into the Lion's Den here. I like this watchtower control again coming out from Mcraft here. Really gives them a great opportunity to oversee pretty much the whole map. Take a bit of control there, but for the moment, they're just holding on to it. Even Stevens, not really looking to take it too far here, but that may change very quickly. We do have one of the AB Patterson Green players looking to go straight into it now. Ooh, getting hit out there, Mcraft. Great defense, and we'll be able to shut them down immediately.
Yeah, looking at alternate paths right now across the side of the wall there. They've been a little bit active as the past couple minutes has passed through, and trying to just regather themselves after that situation as well. But yeah, just looking at this map already, there's already a few options that both sides can decide to take here. So maybe looking to mix things up to see where the next sort of opportunity will arise.
Yes, will certainly be arising into the Shadow Realm here. 15 minutes remain on this one. Plenty more opportunities for both teams to take a bit of scoring here. I like how they're playing it slow and calculated. Not looking to get overzealous to take points here. Trying to take that map control nice and slowly. Be very methodical. One player actually got blown up by a creeper. So there are natural enemies that you have to consider, as opposed to the enemies in front of you as well.
That is very true. That is very true. And that's something to keep an eye out as well, because that could definitely stagger an attack coming through as well. It looks like Red have access right now, taking advantage of that. Ooh. And now, yep, that was a fantastic opportunity.
Oh,
what happened there?
They've taken fall damage.
Right. They must have been very low then, right?
Yes, they've taken fall damage, and now they've dropped the flag. So that is an entire reset.
That was not even a steep fall either. Just a little fall on a staircase.
Half a heart is all it'll take.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow, that's so unfortunate. Just unlucky timing there, because definitely would have had a runner in that situation. But yeah, it just proves how fragile that capture was, how close things were, how cutthroat that situation is.
Yeah, and it only gets more and more dangerous from here. You can see the middle ground being held at a standoff here. Mcraft looking to advance with 2 players against the singular AB Patterson Green player, and they will succeed. Take control. Looking to find even more ground. They have 3 players in the front lines, 1 perhaps up the back. But AB Patterson Green do not give it up easily, will not go down without a fight, as they fight on time and time again. But Mcraft are just too powerful with their wooden swords there. have dominated the middle field. Oh, and the base is on fire as well. Look at that. That is dangerous. I think there's a player sneaking around the back there. You see that racket right on the side of that base. That is sneaky if I've ever seen it.
And is that the player who's been responsible for lighting everything up in the situation as well? Is that?
I'd say you're right.
Is that what we are seeing? Yeah. So very, very sneaky play there. And, you know, just shifting across, not being able to be heard. And then you had, you know, players come through the main entrance there as well, trying to distract. So very good job. Obviously, and a little bit of chaos and trying to take advantage of that right now, but still does get the defense there in that situation. But the damage has been done to the building side of the roofing of partially of their base. So still, you know, a little bit of disruption for the blue team base.
They're slowly getting in. They're in. They're in. This is massive for Mcraft. AB Patterson Green have no idea. Ooh, they might spot them though. Yep, they have. They've been spotted in enemy territory. They have gone down. Their entrance, though, still available. So, they have an avenue into the enemy base. That is a real calamity. Could be put in place for AB Patterson Green. They can patch it up fairly easily, though, but at least the avenue in isn't quite the easy one to take either. And AB Patterson Green are doing the right thing right now. Taking advantage of the momentum, looking to try and push them back, but they're already losing a player, perhaps a second. This crossbow not proving to be to their advantage here. They do at least come back swinging.
Yeah, sure, for sure. I think also you need to think as well, do you decide to create another avenue to try and go through the base, or do you continue going through that left side as well? Several options to think about in this scenario, if they just want to maintain pressure on that particular side, or if they go across to the other as well and try to have multiple different angles. But, you know, regardless, that will be a lot of work, right? So see what they decide to invest in. Looks like they're still wanting to pounce across this left side here.
Yeah, looking to pounce across. Try and take a bit more control here. Mcraft's looking to push up the side, though. I like how they're trying to penetrate in to the fortress from all different angles. They've got players up the front trying to build cobble towers, looking to push up the sides. You don't know where they're going to be coming from. And just like that, they've managed to sneak it through the front door. Mcraft rushing it through like they're in the Olympics, getting chased by two players on the back. A third one comes around. Third player hitting them down. They're trying to get in. Their teammates are not helping them. They have to run it all the way back. Where's their teammates? They need a savior right now. Are they going to be able to get it, though? Their one teammate holding back. And they're just going to have to rush around. It's a ring around the rosy. They haven't been caught yet. Surely a teammate can pick them back up. You'd think they've got a kill. It just never ends, Racquetz. They've managed to go around two of them. One player remains. Surely. Oh my gosh. They've got it done. They can rush it back. This is incredible stuff. Flag in hand. They can go for the home stretch here. And just like that, they ease it through into the capture. And they're up 2-1.
And that is as iconic as a capture as you could ever hope to wish for. That must have been adrenaline pumping, just completely duking out the opposition and segregating them one by one as if it was sort of like a martial arts showdown, right? And just managed to get the job done in the end. Very, very clutch stuff. And as you said, Matsu, that puts them in the lead.
One step closer. Plenty more time remaining as well. You can see the effects on the blue base from that burning earlier. They've pretty much lost one whole side of the base. If they start that fire again, they might even be able to do a bit of damage to the front gates here as well. But Mcraft, they're just going to go straight through the front door. Get straight into it. They've got the flag, and it's time to run it back. No one on AB Patterson Green has been spotted here. So they are going to have a smooth sailing approach. Perhaps caught on those respawn timers. Mcraft finding a way back in. They're trying to shift forward, get through their base, and get straight back onto that capture point. Maneuver their way up and through. And they will pull through with a 2-point lead.
Yep. Which means they have a little bit of a buffer, right? Even if the Patterson squad does strike back, they have a little bit more of an opportunity. Maybe they decide to play a little bit more defensive in this scenario. There we go. No, they're still relentlessly attacking, making sure not to give them any type of breathing room whatsoever. They were the ones who were on the offense here, breaking down half the base, looking for another one as well. And they are on the offense. They smell blood, and they're ready to take it home.
They are taking it all the way home, filling up their cup with more and more flag captures here. And they will take another. 4-1, getting it done. I like how they've put the web on the doors here, though. This is a great strategy to stop flag captures and try and keep your enemies at bay. It's really going to hinder the progress of Mcraft trying to get into AB Patterson Green's base. We'll see what the results will turn into, though, as they push their way forward. Those flags can be a bit of a double-edged sword, but right now, it's proving favorable. Ooh, the fire comes out. Somebody's got a bit of a flint and steel, I can tell. See if that comes in handy for some base destruction later as the battle rages on and Mcraft takes another kill.
Yep. And now looks like Patterson trying to set up a defensive vantage point, trying to adjust their base to make sure that they have no more problems over here. But as you said, with the spider webs sort of placed around, that could sort of slow down Mcraft on the offense here, but still they need to try and recuperate themselves and get some more points on the board, right? You can only defend so much after being at such a deficit. You need to strike back.
Strike back, strike fast. And keen to see who's going to be able to take victory on a Minecraft education, capture the flag here as the arrows shoot through. They try and find a way in to the opposing base, hiding around the pillars, hiding around these corners, shift in favor. And their door will open, and it is shut just as quick. Trying to see if they can break that door down. Ooh, I like the angle they got here, but they don't realize there's still another player trying to break it. And it will go good night. The door is down, but the players go down with it. Mcraft, a triumphant defense there, and they should be able to patch things up nice and swiftly.
Yeah, very, very clean there, scouting that out. Trying to go over the top Patterson, which, you know, that's a strategy to get there in, but it doesn't really help you for, you know, your pushes afterwards, right? Because you'd have to build upwards again. It's not like you're doing a staircase, you're just going all the way up with the one block there. So they're trying to regather themselves, as the announcement just indicated. 5 minutes left on the clock here, so things are becoming a little bit more dangerous here for the Patterson Green team, and they really, really need to start to try and get on the offense themselves. But the problem is Mcraft is so aggressive themselves that they feel like they have to defend some of these attacks because they're just going to be struck back here.
Yeah, certainly will be struck back, and need to find some way to launch a counterattack here. We'll see what will be laying in wait. AB Patterson Green holding back on their base. Control of the tower for Mcraft have been pushed back for a second and hold it back in the middle. Flag is stolen though, and the fight is on in the middle sector again. AB Patterson Green looking to counterattack, see if they can steal the red flag in the meantime. I think it's a valiant opportunity for them, but they are looking to get stabbed in the back here, and just like that, they will go down immediately. You can see those flags getting traded left, right, and center, and Mcraft stole another one in the midst of chaos.
And that's the reality. When the 5-minute mark ends up arising, both of these teams really speeding things up here, especially for the blue side, right? Really wanting to get those points on the board. Red, as you can see, Mcraft are firmly standing towards the entrance there. And there we go, has secured another one there.
Secured another one, and we'll see if they are going to be able to secure a few more as well, as they do hold back Just a second longer here. We're going to hold steady. Take a bit of control. AB Patterson Green holding on to their bow. They might get knocked off the tower, though, if Mcraft get up. Shot comes through. Oh, the shot's going out. Oh, they've been knocked out. And that will be a nice execution coming out from Mcraft there. The battle continues.
Yeah, no safety rails up there in that situation. It was a long fall. And it looks like Patterson, a little bit upset with that result, and tried to launch a very aggressive counterattack straight down the middle end of the base. But Mcraft, they saw that coming straight away, had a couple of their members guarding it through. Now looking for the flank across the side here, trying to be a little bit cheekier, maybe looking for the high ground here to grab a vantage point, but they're the only one here for the time being for the blue team. Patterson trying to chip down the opposition with a ranged weapon here, but doesn't have the firepower to push through straight off as of yet.
Not as yet. Oh, no. It's happening. Oh, TNT has blown the doors down. Look, there's more TNT as well. Oh, Mcraft are just going to be absolutely causing chaos in the final stages here. Look at that. The gates are gone, Racquet. And they are storming in.
Yeah, and that is a massive explosion there, and that really does change the landscape of that particular location. But you know, time is of the essence in this situation, really heating things up, trying to run away with it, and going to be quite intense. As you can see, the fire scatters the ground as well right in front, but the defense is there.
The defense is there, and things are beyond repair. With 1 minute remaining, AB Patterson Green need to go absolutely wild right now if they want to get some points back. Mcraft continuing their frontal assault, taking control of the field, trying to yield more results, see if they can push around the side, around the front. They have all the angles, and the flag is taken. Rushing it back to see if they can take it. 7-1. Get that famous scoreline on the board there. And they will lock it in. Amazing work. And AB Patterson Green try to return back, but it's just not enough. Mcraft on top.
Very good stuff there. I mean, this came from that early flank at the start, making sure to get that little bit of a sort of arsenal on the base there, right, with a flame at the start. And now they have secured it in the end. The patience of their play and just going relentlessly aggressive. Nice job from the Mcraft team. That was a fantastic job.
Yeah, GG, well played to our teams there. Really impressed with that first game. I think that was probably one of the only, or maybe the only game where the opposition got some points back. So really impressed with how both teams played there, and very excited for what's to come. It's a great way to start off the day. Really, yeah, just great to see what our students are capable of.
Yeah, for sure. It was a fun game. Very, very good way to kick off the day. And keen to get back into the swing of things, Matsy. And break time.
That's right. Hey, welcome back to AEL High School Minecraft Education. Capture the Flag, Term 1, Week 2. Matsy and Racquetz coming to you live with game number 2 very shortly. And Racquetz, how are you feeling about the Minecraft Education CTF after that first game?
Good, mate. It was fun. It was fun. It was really, it was a spectacle to watch, right? We had a bit of back and forth, a little bit, but for the most part, it was a dominating performance. Really aggressive at the start, and creative plays as well, right? And that's the sort of beauty of Minecraft. You can really showcase your creativity, right? Creative mode, if you will. So yeah, keen to get into the swing of things once again to see if we're going to be seeing something, reasonably similar on the way that the attacks are working out, or something a little bit more different. So let's see how we go.
That's it. We are going to be not crashing out. We're crashing in to this game. And we've already got players sneaking around the sides of this base here. I love it. Love to see it. We've got Westbourne on one side and looking to sneak their way in. I like how the red team is actually digging underneath the base. That's so devious from them. Like, they've got the player shifted underneath the base somewhere in there. They might have been caught. I'm not 100% certain. Oh, there we go. Looking to... yep, it's AB Patterson Gold this time. Oh, they found the hole. That could be dangerous. But nope, they are going to chase that player down to complete execution. I'm curious if that was the same player that tried to get in the hole, or if it's like another one. Super curious, but maybe not. I don't know.
Well, it was a unique way to end up going through, but they probably heard the audio cue scouting that out from the side there, and Westbourne very happy to go through as a team, a cohesive unit to get that player down. And now they're trying to sort of steal some of the resources from the opposition here. Pretty much right next to the main sort of entrance, being stealthy, hasn't been spotted out as well. Maybe can provide a little bit of assistance if need be. No, actually, yeah, the battle has been won on the front side for Westbourne, so they will use this opportunity to immediately jump over the top. Nice interception, very stealthy, and they'll be running across the backside of the base as well. Very, very nice pathing in the situation.
That's it, pathing their way to glory. AB Patterson Gold and the Westbourne Sigmas looking to do great work here. I can see there's a horse on the field as well. No one looking to use it yet, but I love how they've traded points immediately thereafter each other. That's insane. Points secured in unison. So they were tied up, and now they're tied up again with points on the board to boot. Very excited to see what else is going to be yielded from this field day that's ahead of us. Westbourne creeping up the sides of the base here as well. Ooh, looking to use the blocks to get over the fencing there. I like what I'm seeing. They're sneaking up. Ooh, haven't been spotted yet. But now they dive in. The flag is gone. Running out the back. Looking to strike back. They are out of here. Using the ladder to their advantage. Run for the hills. They're being chased down. Oh, they've been pushed over the side. They might actually be able to get away with this one. Getting hit gives them a little bit of a boost there. They're trying to run as fast as they possibly can. They need a teammate right now, and there they'll come. They will be able to stop the defender in their tracks, and they are able to run it through straight on to the point, and that's 2-1.
That's massive as well, having the additional defender on the break there to help them clear themselves to get the flag secured. Nice job, and still they're ganging up on the opposition, but a flank has come through from Patterson Gold on the side, catching Westbourne off guard. May have an opportunity to go back and sort of go forward and capture the flag, but looks like they're trying to sort of stealthily position themselves right across from the, or right next to the base. So it's what they were doing beforehand as well. As you can see, it's even difficult to spot with the cameraman position that we have as well. Maybe has been spotted. Very fine line cutting it in, but I appreciate the stealth mechanics.
Yeah, I appreciate the stealth mechanics as well. I think it's definitely a nice touch coming through there. Ooh, and here we go. Gonna creep around.
Ambition.
Yeah, the ambition. Maybe a little bit too big for them there. So they will be shut down promptly. But now, looking back to the AB Patterson Gold base here. God, I think that's the control block, if I'm not mistaken. gonna just chill out by the base there, having a good old time. Maybe a bit of a target practice. It does look a bit like a bullseye, doesn't it? There you go. Looking to go for gold.
Looks quite similar to the actual phone itself.
Yeah. Maybe that's the point. But
yeah,
here comes Westbourne Sigmas. Running it up straight through the field there. They don't care how much damage they take. They're just going to try and go for gold here. The ambition will be a bit too grand for them as they just try and rush the gates. Seems they don't care how many enemies are waiting for them. They just want to try and get the job done here. Less than 15 minutes to go now, though, and already a very competitive game. I like how Westbourne is taking out some of the trees here as well. This is really going to assist them in preventing certain angles from being abused by their opponents, for one thing. And it gives them those additional blocks there. You saw the crafting table, maybe trying to craft some other blocks and such. See if they can find a way forward. Speaking of ways forward, though, AB Patterson Gold have snuck it around the back. In the meantime, will be shut down immediately, though. So it is a challenge. The defense on both sides proving to be very effective.
Yep. And now it looks like the fortification is being done around the flag itself there. And still a lot of members trying to float around in this situation, especially the blue squad, making sure that everything is set up and trying to defend that particular gold player from there as well. Also the other side, trying to just reset. Like they're going to be on the mount, try and go towards the opposition in a faster fashion, really speeds things up, try not to damage themselves too much. Poor mount. It'd be unfortunate if they just ended up, faltering in that situation. But they'll be going in from the flank. It's much more difficult to tag the horse. That's a horse, right? I think.
Yeah.
I'm not wearing my glasses. Okay, cool. Just making sure.
You don't need your glasses for that. Maybe use your torch to light up the screen a little more.
I know. Should be using the torch.
Oh my gosh, they are getting overwhelmed right now. The horse has actually proved to be a defensive mechanism for them because the horse actually has the hitbox as well. The horse took a little bit of the brunt of the damage there. So AB Patterson Gold are able to use that to their advantage. So they're sneaking. Well, that was very anticlimactic.
You nearly had it.
Oh my gosh.
I was so close as well. And, they had the perfect opportunity to get in and then get out afterwards because they had the horse sort of planted on the side there for their escape. So they wouldn't have been able to, they would have been successful in the chase scenario because they would have had the additional speed. So unfortunate. So just shows how close that fight was previously, right? Because with the fall that short, they just managed to end up losing that one. So looks like there will be a battle here on the side. A nice, very, very quick and decisive strike there, but now will be spotted off by the enemies in Westbourne trying to punish that situation. Does end up eliminating the horse though and getting another one under their belt as well. Just an absolute machine at the moment. But there we go, traded back.
Traded back and going left, right, and center. It's amazing how they've managed to bolster such a successful defense here where no one scored any points for quite some time now, and both teams are just locked in to holding on to their positions here, not allowing anyone to gain the momentum. But AB Patterson Gold have a bit of pressure building up because they're in the back side of the points right now. They're trying to rush in on solo missions, you can see, but they need to work together if they want to steal a point back to tie things up here. Go 2 for 2.
Looks like Westbourne's happy to sort of take on this defensive mantle with what they've done for the flag in that situation. And let's see how they end up trading through. Nice. They are really, really trying to make sure to hold their lead here, but still Patterson Gold with a nice response there. Trying to attack through. This is an absolute response. One person up against three. And very, very nice job trying to retreat for the time being. Must be low after that, I imagine. And seeing what they can do now. Don't forget they have that high ground opportunity as well if they want to retreat for the time being, waiting for their team members to come through. And that's exactly what they're going to do. Horsed up and all.
horsed up and ready for action. We're going to hold back a second longer here. The defenders hold back on the gates. See who's going to get hit there. Ooh, nice tag through from Westbourne. They do manage to take a one out. One still wrapping around the side, though. Are they going to be able to glide around the back? Have they been noticed? Their name tag still showing. It's not like they're sneaking. 10 minutes to go here. AB Patterson Gold have been found. An iron sword in hand. Westbourne are ready for this, and they've got two players around the middle section as well. Could be on for a counter-attack, but no. They will find the player and hold back a while longer.
Look at this setup right now. Of course, some blocks have been used to try and fortify the base from both of these teams. They are looking a little bit different from what we initially saw from the start of the game. Oh. Look at this flank. This is the second time this sort of happened. And there we go. We'll be receiving the flag, but still is locked in a sort of deathmatch situation right in the middle of that.
Hell in a
It's
cell.
going to be a little bit difficult. Yeah. And there we go. Successful from Patterson Gold. But, you know, this situation still, Patterson need to try and get the points back on the board, right? They still are one behind, so they can have that defensive position. But what matters now is what they do. And it looks like they're willing to go straight through the blue base here in Westbourne and take what is theirs. Breaking through the wall. Nice job.
Yeah, nice job. Wood going to be a troublesome one to, or not too troublesome, more rather, to get through. So they will be able to push over the top pretty quickly there. I like how they've used the second player to kind of stall out some of the defenders. So then their teammate has a much more smooth path ahead of them to get back into the base. Oh, they're getting close with those arrows. Oh my gosh. They rescued the flag right on the edge of glory. They have got to be kicking themselves over that one. That could have been the 2 for 2 right around the bend there, but it's just not meant to be.
Yeah, well, that was incredible timing. Very picture perfect, right? It's something out of a movie in that situation. We've seen a couple of those scenarios already pop up throughout this. This shows how stressful these situations can be. Trying to defend in this situation, sort of like a bird defending their nest, and there we go. Ends up getting the trade back, but still, the red squad's coming back through. Patterson Gold, they're not happy with that one. Westbourne trying to weaken the defenses here, but still going to be outnumbered.
Be outnumbered and maybe outwitted here. As AB Patterson Gold are able to fold through the attackers there. Keep control of their base, but they aren't able to take the reins on a tied game here, or a lead for that matter. As the pace of the points has come to almost a halt. The defensive capabilities of both of these rosters are truly shining through here. And AB Patterson Gold desperately fighting their way forth, trying to get onto the base here. You can see they're using those cobbled towers to their advantage, trying to get in as quick as they can. Here we go again. They've got the open path, but they have 3 enemies waiting for them. So if they go in one by one, their chances of success only lower.
Yeah, for sure. Ooh. And I think that plan of attack has been done a couple of times. And this is what they need to do. Think creatively in this situation. Of course, red being behind Patterson Gold. Exactly. This might be their chance, right? This might be their chance to come back here, because they have tried the strategy of going along the side, just building up with the blocks a couple of times, trying to mix it up now. Hopefully this does give them a little bit more of, Westbourne something to think about, right, in the situation, knowing that they could be coming from multiple different angles. So let's see how that does work out. Give them some room, some space to try and think how to creatively attack this point here.
We'll see what they can make of it. They're just going to be holding back for the moment. AB Patterson Gold playing the defensive game. Looking to see what they can manage here. Their teammate still digging tunnels, I believe. We'll see when they reveal themselves, or where they've managed to get to for that map. Oh, there they are. Oh, sneaky beaky like. I like it. The defensive walls have been built up again, so they don't realize this player's here yet. Uh-oh. 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 Now they do. Oh, no. They need to get out of there, but there's no way out. There's no way home. And they will fall down, rescue the flag there. Now a 3v4 situation straight onto the blue base. Everybody's going in. They're trying to overwhelm this one, but the red team, AB Patterson Gold, are dying down one after the other here. They're crumbling. They've got to kill back, but it's just not enough. They do steal the flag, though. That's the main objective here. They've managed to find a way out the back, up the ladder. This could be the opportunity. 5 minutes to remain. They're trying to run their way away from this one as quick as... The fall damage is too much. And the flag resets again. So close, yet so far. Time and time again.
Wow. I feel sorry for Patterson Gold in these situations. They've been so close a few times in a row here, Matsy, and they just haven't managed to sneak through to the end because these battles have been incredibly close, right? So if you do have the small misstep of your jumps in these situations, having half a heart on board, you're just gonna, end up going to the respawn. So back to base. See how they can go through right now. Patterson Gold, even after that play, wanting to get straight back into things, testing out Westbourne to see how they can consistently defend right now, especially with the clock ticking down. Not very much time to breathe here. They're just willing to go on the offense.
Willing to go on the offense and see if they can manage to figure a way out of this one. A promising way forward, but perhaps still a long way to go. Let's see what they can muster as they hold back a second longer here. Trying to get some kind of pacing, some kind of momentum onto the base, but they're getting shut down piece by piece again. They're still that way into the point there. Right around the back, they've taken the flag again, but their way back is just going to continue to be stopped. As Westbourne Sigmas know, all they have to play at this point is defense. Just wait out the time. I don't need to go for any additional points here. And they will find victory. AB Patterson Gold, the pressure just continues to be on.
For sure, for sure. Different playstyle from what we previously saw from the game we had before, right? After the lead was sort of successfully secured there, they just went on the offense again and again and again, while Westbourne, they're more happy to sort of play defensively here. Say, we're in the lead, let's just try to defend our base, see how we go. We want to just stick with it for now. Even though it's a 1-point lead, make sure everyone is on board to defend this. Will that be a successful strategy? They've been doing very well so far, and it looks like they're continuing to do so as well. All of their team grouped up. They are a massive wall, and for the time being, Patterson Gold cannot get through it.
Can't get through it. Let's see if Patterson Gold are going to be able to make this one theirs as they try and heat things up. The arrows around the side of the base there, the one single player. It's firing up right now. We'll see if they are going to be able to manage a way into this one. They've got teammates now lining up, ready for the siege on the castle. 3 players storming in. They managed to take one down, looking to play a distractive role. They're looking to fold into the foxhole here. Attack, attack, attack. That they will. Smack their way in. Try and make a way through. Now they just need to steal that flag. Building up with blocks. A great way forward, but now they need to get out of the blocks. They need to get a way out. Make a hole in the side. See if they can glide along somebody. Make a way out before they respawn, they'll say. And they will get away from this one. Rushing back to their base in prime time. 2-2 is on the horizon here, Racquetz. At long last, we see another point. Hit the scoreboard.
That's massive stuff. Congratulations. That is a massive, massive play there. And we talked about the sort of opportunity about when you play that defensive style, when do you start doing it? I think if you're 2 points up, I think that's when it's a little bit easier, right? Because you have a little bit of breathing room. With 1 point, it can be a little bit more difficult because if you do make that one mistake, all of a sudden you are even on the board. So looks like Westbourne, they realize this and they're like, okay, we need to get into gear, and they've gone for the immediate counterattack. The full squad's there.
See if the attack will be There's it for the taking. They try and venture forth. Creeping back to the base there, two attackers right on their tail. Got the steel sword, the iron sword in hand, more rather. Looking to block up any entrances to this base here. I don't want anyone to steal any more points. And the time is ticking. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And there is overtime. Let's see who's going to be able to take it.
Mess.
Roger, Roger. As we play things out here, we'll see who might be able to find a bit more momentum in it through to these final moments. Will there be a third point on the board? Will we see a stone wall here? A tough call to make, but not an impossible one.
It is quite tough, especially when you're in an overtime situation, right? I mean, both teams, they know the stakes at the moment. Things start to get a little bit more, you start to get more anxious. The pressure is on for both of these squads. 4 minutes left for the time being. It is going rather fast, I feel like, as well. And looks like Red has captured that through as well. The dirt wall meant that they had an easier avenue of escaping that, going around, and it looks like they might have an opportunity, but no, there we go. Westbourne, they successfully managed to defend that for the time being. They might have an opportunity to counter here, but there we go. Actually, they're back. Patterson Gold, there's two of them as well. Westbourne might be difficult to defend this scenario, retreating for the time being. I like the little staircase that they have set up as well, so they have easier access on multiple sides.
Certainly do. Great usage of the shield there as well. Really trying to hold back the attackers here. Just keep yourself alive so your teammates can get back. But I mean, it only works for so long because AB Patterson Gold have already managed to sneak around the side. Home stretch back to their base now. Nobody waiting for them there except for their homies. We're going to get onto the base, take control, and that's the point. Taking the lead now, and they have to play out the rest of the time here.
Yeah, for sure. And let's see how Westbourne respond in this situation as well. It looks like they're going straight across on the front door, willing to get back into the fray immediately. Let's see how they go, trying to knock it down. And Patterson Gold are right there firmly to meet them immediately. The battle is here.
The battle is here. AB Patterson Green, the same team as before, is doing great work on the redemption arc here. See if they're feeling mean green and ready to take this game like a machine. As Westbourne break the doors down. Love this perspective here. Really feels like you're in the battle. And we'll see if they are going to be able to keep this one under control. Westbourne sneaking around the side as well. You see the shift in action. They can't be seen from atop that tower. That's going to allow some momentum here. Build up some blocks. Try and get atop these walls. The siege continues. AB Patterson Green lose one member. And they may lose even more. Westbourne are just trying to sneak through in every which angle at the moment. Round the back, round the side. Coming around the twist. You never know where they're going to be missed.
Scary. It is scary. This is sort of like a horde mode for the time being for AB Patterson Green. Westbourne are just coming out from every single angle. They're trying to be creative, and there we go. They find their angle to strike. Oh, there we go. Trying to run away from that situation. Nicely defended. Ends up dropping afterwards, as they were that low from that battle as well. 1 minute remaining on the clock. Blue still need to get that point. Westbourne Sigmas, they are definitely stressing in this scenario. Maybe looking for an alternate way to get in. Digging underneath to hide, but they have been spotted. Probably heard that one. AB Patterson Green, they're happy with that one. They are going to be planting their feet firmly on the ground, happy to still be in this defensive mode for the time being. There's not a lot of time for the remainder of this match, and they're doing a very good job so far.
Yeah, doing an exceptional job so far. Not much time to go. If AB Patterson Green can hold on to their flag long enough, they will be our victors here in overtime. Westbourne Sigmas trying to make one last frontal assault here. Oh, they've been caught trying to run around the side. This could be dangerous for them. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And just like that, AB Patterson Green take victory.
Congratulations to AP Patterson Green in an overtime victory at that. Very intense battle between both of these teams. That was a hectic game, to say the least. That was very entertaining spectate for us. Hopefully it was for you folks back at home as well, but congratulations. It's always good to see a victory in overtime, right? You get to see really the best of the best, see how they can duke it out in the end, right? And that was very impressive there, really showing their ability to stick it out in the long haul. Fun stuff. Fun stuff.
Fun stuff indeed. Amazing from all of our teams today. Did incredible work. Cannot wait to see what they're going to be able to do heading forward here. But, Racket, we'll see what else is going to be heading forward, because we want to say a big shout out to some of our favorites. It is going to be our sponsors. So, first and foremost, we'll say a big shout out to AGON by AOC, the #1 gaming monitor brand in the world. AGON by AOC provide best-in-class monitor solutions for gaming and all other needs. And next up, it's Indomie, the noodle partner. Made with high-quality flour and selected ingredients and spices, a plate of Indomie mee goreng will certainly brighten up your day. Try any one of the flavors available today from your local grocer or at indomie.com.au. But last but not least, we don't forget No Vape. The AEL, in partnership with the Department of Health and Aged Care, is promoting our You've Got No Game When You Vape campaign. Do you know the harms and risks of vaping? For more information, head to health.gov.au/vaping. If you'd like help to quit, check out the My Quit Buddy app. It tracks your progress and helps you stay motivated. Or call Quitline on 137848 and talk to a professional counselor for free and confidential advice about quitting. Big shout out to all of our sponsors there, Racket. And a big shout out to you. Thank you so much for joining us for Minecraft today. How you feel about it?
Much appreciated. Much appreciated. You know, gave me an excuse to recharge the Minecraft torch that I have in the background as well. You know, we can have that set up in the future for sure. You know, it's given me that motivation, and it's very entertaining. It was incredibly entertaining, actually. I was really impressed. I saw a little bit of the last week's session as well, and I thought, I like the gist of this. So always a pleasure, of course, watching and being with you as well, Matsy, and big thumbs up from me.
Thumbs up from me too. And make sure you check out AEL on AU Esports League on all of our socials. If you want to check out more of our leagues that are going to be on, we have Marvel Rivals coming to you live later on today. Stay tuned for that one. For now, though, thank you so much and have a wonderful day.